From the Weather NorCal Command Center, this is your evening update.
Hey, good evening, folks, and a good evening I think is shaping up. We stay a little bit cooler for the rest of the day today. I'll tell you what, though, we kind of have that layer of atmosphere that actually makes a kind of a smoky atmosphere. So if there are any prescribed fires, or goodness forbid we see any more fires pop up, it'll be kind of gross out there. I know just the other day there was quite a large prescribed burn, and that smoke just kind of stayed around. It was kind of gross out there. But besides this, shear conditions as a whole are nice, and I think this actually stays the case for the next several days, to be honest with you. We're watching the end of the week for the possibility of some rain. We'll get to that when we get to it, of course. But over the next couple days, yeah, whole lot of nothing going on. Mother Nature really keeping my job a little bit easier as we head over the next several days in terms of the conditions as a whole, right? All right, so we're not seeing much there. We're not seeing much in the way of cloud cover. We stay nice through tomorrow. We keep that wind out of the north, so again, fire danger might be pretty high there. And that air is kind of moisture starved as well. So, on this front, we'll have to keep an eye on that. Might be a little gross, especially if the fire does, if something pops up there, here or there, you might get that gross hazy batch of air. So, as long as that doesn't happen, we'll be fine. So, by the way, do your part. If you're a cigarette smoker, I'm not here to judge. Just don't throw your stuff out, especially in dry patches of grass. Don't throw it on the side of the road because tires can hit it. Throw it off the side, start a brush fire. Just don't do that, all right? Think about the bigger picture there. Dispose of it properly and things like this, right? So just be kind of cognizant of things that can start fires, all right? Do that over the next couple days, and I think we'll get through this just fine, because besides that, we really have nice weather out there. We don't want to ruin it for everybody else, right? Cloud cover does pick back up as we head through the first and middle half of the work week, and I think that's kind of a sign of the times, right? We have this moisture starting to move in from the west, and that's really a part of this system here. We don't see much in the way of rain, at least until Wednesday, especially along the coast here, Wednesday night and into Thursday. I think that's the beginning of the rain across the area. First of all, through Wednesday, notice this is the rainfall outlook through Wednesday, not through the week. I think we'll start to see more rain totals push east Thursday and into Friday, but Wednesday, we start to see those rain totals picking up just a little bit along the coast out to Trinity County, and then kind of stopping at I-5, to be honest with you, especially western Siskiyou County there. But up here in Crescent City, it's always Crescent City, isn't it, right there with those higher rain totals. You're talking a good half-inch of rain there through Wednesday there. And then by Thursday and Friday, we might pick up a little bit more rain even still as that system pushes further and further east with time here. Rain totals a little bit above average here over the next several days, really through the next week or so, and I think mainly the culprit will be that system and the possibility of a system behind that, but I'll be honest with you, that's a little far out. So let's just focus on this one system we're seeing by the end of the week first, and we'll get to the next one, well, when we get to it, right? For the next several days, we're a little bit more above average. We start to warm up a little bit through tomorrow. Well, specifically through Monday and Tuesday, to be honest with you. I think by Wednesday it kind of comes to a fever pitch, so to speak, but it's really not that high, to be honest with you. We're not going to be seeing any of those 90s across the area. We just have this wedge of warm air here that's taking place through Tuesday to Wednesday and then into Thursday, but then it kind of fades out. We get this batch of cooler air starting to swing back down through the end of the week. That's going to be our next rainmaker, and that also cools temperatures back down in store for next weekend. So, I think we have some nice weather for the first and middle half of the week. And then it starts to become a little hit or miss as we head towards the end of the week and into next weekend, right? So we'll have to keep an eye on that there. I think temperatures will correspond with those rainfall totals as we head towards that part of the week. As for the temperature, or as for the waves actually in specific, really a whole lot of just nothing going on, right? All right, that's a good thing. Even a good 10, 20, 30 nautical miles off the coast, we're talking wave heights on the order of 3 or 4 or 5 feet, and that's shorter than me, right? That's like up to my neck. So we're really doing pretty good in the marine conditions here over the next several days, to be honest with you. I really don't see them increasing, at least until that system begins to push east here. We're talking Wednesday and into Thursday. Now temperatures, I'll tell you what, I was excited to talk about this because it is some downright chilly conditions, especially out in eastern Siskiyou County, western Modoc County. You're starting to see some 12s, some 16s, some 18s, some 17s there. Then you start to warm up. I say warm relatively. Along the valley, of course, that's to be expected above freezing. We're talking 38 in Redding for your lows tonight. All the way down Chico and Orville, you're talking 38 and 41 respectively. Same along the coast, you're talking consistent lower 40s and upper 30s. Down here through Fortuna and Garberville, 34 there. So some of us flirting with freezing, but some of us just plowing right through it. I'll tell you what, we're just going through it like a brick wall, and we're at 17, 15, or 12, especially in those higher elevations. So, that's to be expected this time of year. It's only going to get worse as we head over the next several months, right? All right, so for highs tomorrow, doing pretty good, especially in the valley. Notice those consistent 70s sticking around. I think that's kind of the beginning of that warming trend. I really don't think it's going to get much warmer than this, maybe a good 5 or 6 degrees as we're heading through the rest of the week, but we're not going to be seeing any more 90s, I don't think, in the near future. Definitely nothing like that. Along the coast, we're talking consistently upper 60s. That's one of my favorite words, right? Consistent. It's nice to see some consistency in the models here, especially in such a diverse microclimate as in the North State. Then you head out towards Modoc County and East Mountains. Again, higher elevations, you're talking 50s, maybe some upper 40s, especially as you go higher and higher there. But I think we have a nice day in store for us tomorrow. Just plan accordingly with the temperatures. You'll be just fine. I don't think we have much in the way of cloud cover to look forward to there. Here's that warming trend I was talking about. You see, it's just a good few degrees through the first half of the week. Nothing too crazy out there, especially as we're talking up Siskiyou County and Modoc County. And then those rain chances, there they are. By the end of the week, we're talking about Wednesday night, really honestly into Thursday and probably into next weekend is kind of what I'm keeping an eye on there. And there's that cooler air that you saw there just earlier, kind of taking back over in that same time frame as well. So again, we'll watch that, see how temperatures trend there. In the valley though, kind of shows the warming trend just a little bit better. We're talking mid 70s as we head through the first half of the week. And then again, you can see that cool down here as well. We're talking a good 10, 15, maybe even 20 degrees by the weekend there with those rain chances picking back up. Also by Thursday, I don't think Wednesday's going to see any rain besides along the coast, to be honest with you. I think that's pretty much the only place that has those rain chances. And we're really talking Wednesday night and into Thursday. But nice upper 70s, maybe even possibly in some of the warmer spots. I think mid 70s is a really decent bet, especially inland. And you're talking Trinity County, there's those 70s there. So we have a nice first half of the week. We just got to plan for that rain at the end of the week and into next weekend, which might put a crop on our style. I'll be totally honest with you there. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and enjoy it. And by the way, like I said at the beginning of this, if you're smoking cigarettes, doing anything flammable, be very cognizant of where those flames and sparks end up.